Welcome back, everyone. We've got some amazing experts here to talk to us about our health concerns regarding the formula shortage. I know that it's hit us in many ways, and today we're going to break it on down. All right. Okay, you guys, I'm having a mild technical difficulty. Of course, that happened. And we're here. We are all the way live. I'm so excited to have these ladies here. I'm going to just introduce ourselves, or let us introduce ourselves, go around the room. So my name is Nicole Fletcher. I'm a certified lactation counselor. I'm also a certified birth doula, and I am an apprentice midwife. We'll go over to Regina.
I'm on mute. I know. I'm Regina Chatton. I am a doula. I am a trained lactation counselor. I do a lot of things, but we're talking about that right now. So that's it.
Thanks, Regina. Tiara.
I'm Tiara Piggy. I am a nurse. I am a certified lactation counselor, and I'm also a trained doula.
Nice.
Hello. I'm Sarita Hendricks. I am a certified doula, a certified lactation counselor, and an apprentice midwife.
Awesome. Well, ladies, we're all here and we're just going to jump in and get to the point, right? There is a formula shortage. People are freaking out. They don't know what to do. And we are here to kind of talk about maybe some solutions and some potential options. So we know that the formula shortage began with the pandemic, and it's only increased since then, and it's growing now. What are some of the concerns that we're hearing from clients? People that have new babies, what are some of the concerns that are being expressed?
A concern that I most recently have heard of, one of my doula clients, she reached out to me because she's got a baby that's in the NICU, and she is not pumping on their frequency. So they are supplementing with infant formula, preemie formula that is not available, out of stock, not available. And this particular formula is a premature formula. We've looked and compared ingredients because I don't know if anybody out there know, but a lot of the infant formulas are very similar. They're pretty much the same, like regardless of what the packaging says. This particular formula that she is looking for is just not available here. And they told her don't order from overseas. So of course we're battling that with, she wants to get what she needs for her baby, but also they told her don't order from overseas. So that's one of the concerns that I've heard of most recently.
Okay. Awesome. Anybody else?
I haven't had any concerns with my clients. I'm seeing a lot of talk online and family members that family members who wasn't really sure about breastfeeding, but now it's like, okay, this is the way because I want to make sure my baby eats. So that's what I've been hearing.
Awesome. Thanks.
So I'm actually getting a lot of questions about relactation. New moms who are like, I was breastfeeding, I stopped, and I want to know if I can get my milk supply back because I can't get formula.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. I was gonna type up a question here, but I'm too distracted. I can't do both. So with the formula shortage, what alternatives are there? Like what alternatives are there to formula?
You have, of course, mother's milk. Women produce breast milk. There are less than like 1% of women that can't produce milk for their babies. So you always have your own milk to provide your baby. The next line of providing would be donor milk, whether that be from a milk bank or from a personal donor. Those are all options that you have available to you. There's a lot of milk sharing communities. Um, I'm a firm believer of like sharing within your village. So like getting a milk from a milk source that you know or that is vetted by somebody else. If you're not going to get milk, or if you're not able to get milk from a milk bank. So there's a part 2 to that. There are no milk banks in Arkansas. So the Milk Bank of North Texas is the closest one to us. So a lot of that milk. Go ahead. Answer, Tiara.
Latched and Rooted has a milk bank.
Where are
Danielle
they?
Wright, she's in North Little Rock.
Is she a depot or is she a milk bank?
She's a milk bank.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to put that in the comments.
Latched and Rooted.
Latched and Rooted.
Latched and Rooted LLC, I believe is the name of it, but it's Danielle Wright.
Yeah.
She had her first, like, you know what I'm talking about.
I know who's talking about, yeah.
She had her first like donation thing. I can't get my words together. It was last month, but she's actively distributing breast milk.
Awesome. Cool. And then you have donor milk, and then you have formula, infant formula.
So let's go back through our options really quick. I want to hit this up and make sure that everyone like locks in. So the first option is your own breast milk, right? So an alternative to formula, or kind of the way our bodies actually produce, is through your own breast milk. So, you know, God designed your body to do all of these amazing things. And as Sarita mentioned, it's a very small population of people that are unable to breastfeed or produce milk for their babies. And then the next option would be moving to human milk donors, right? Other donors, other lactating women that can donate, share, just from your village and or from milk banking locations, correct? Okay. And then the final one would be formula. So I would just kind of pose the first alternative to formula is breast milk. And really, the alternative to breast milk is formula. So it's really the opposite. And so the crisis should help us reevaluate the crisis. So the reason why there's a shortage or we're lacking or desperate is because we have used formula as our main source. And really that should be reserved for when all of the other options have been exhausted. So I won't go into my thing. We're going to continue.
Well, I was going to say, the reason we're in that crisis is that, and the fact that there were a whole lot of recalls for safety issues in the formula world over the past few months or so, that have been a long time coming. So that has also contributed to what you said. Like that has been the primary go-to, and now that go-to is contaminated,
right,
if you will. So the availability of it is very slim, very slim.
So what do you say to a mom or a family that feels like they just cannot do it, like they can't breastfeed?
You know, I'm the queen of why. Legitimately, I always question why. What's the reason behind that? I've had families that have been previous abuse victims, and the thought and the action of breastfeeding is not okay. There's some PTSD things going on there, and that's fine, and that's valid. It's all valid, really. So like I try to get to the root of what is the hesitation, what is the reason why you feel like you either can't or you don't want to breastfeed, and then once I have the answer to that, we kind of work that and move forward
from there.
Yeah.
I think that's great, because the feeling is that I can't. And the words that are used is I can't breastfeed, and the reality is your breasts are producing and can release what is being produced. Do you have the right nutrition? Do you have the desire? Do you have the understanding? Do you have the support around you to be able to do those things and do those things well? And I think that's where that's where the real question is, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's where the rubber meets the road. Tiara, did you have anything you wanted to add on that?
Can you repeat the question again?
There was no question. I just wanted to know if you wanted to add something, because I'm going to go into my next question.
I do. I want to add something.
Okay. Go ahead,
I think some of the problem is formula, in my opinion, and don't nobody come get me, has been used as a crutch because it's in a bottle and you can actually see how much that baby is getting, as opposed to you can't see what the baby is getting when the baby is attached to the breast. And so, but they're still not equal. Like, they shouldn't be compared to one another. And so I think we're just right now we're so visual. Like, we want to see what the baby, or we want to measure what the baby is getting. Well, you can still measure what the baby is getting from the breast, like weigh the baby before and weigh the baby after, right? So, but I think that's some of the problem is there's a crutch there, as seeing what and measuring what the baby is getting.
I will add to that in itself is an education problem. And we don't have enough practitioners who are teaching. And then we don't have the community support like back in the day. Grandma or mama or great grandmama was the lactation counselor in the community. And now we are the mamas and grandmamas. If they didn't breastfeed, all they know is formula. And because we are used to the convenience, throw it in a bottle, shake it up, which there's a whole conversation of properly preparing formula. We have this convenience piece that's thrown into it, and who's going to watch the baby, and just all of these fears and concerns that a lot of moms have about breastfeeding, a lot of myths that need to be broken down. So education is a big.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Education is a big missing factor, and it's why we say, we're encouraging people to do formula and different things like that. So it's really kind of like spinning that thing on its head. And sometimes it takes a crisis for us to rethink and reevaluate certain things. I've been on this like journey and kind of talk back to basics, like everything in my life, literally going back to basics. And so thinking about this crisis or this, health concern when we're talking about formula, like what's the basic thing that we can do is we can go back to talking to the sister, talking to the friend. Let's get these babies on these breasts. Like, your breasts are cute and all whatever, but like they produce milk. It's like one of their primary functions. And so they produce milk, and honoring that space is really important. Was I able to talk through that? My phone ringing?
Yes.
Okay. Honoring that space is really important. So I'm going to ask one more question, and then I think we're going to hop off, and I'll let you guys have a moment. How do you relactate? Like, what do you do there? So if we're saying, let's go back to basics and let's step over the formula shortage so we're not in crisis and affecting our health and our mental health and going crazy, what can we do to relactate? And I'm gonna just tell you now, she's not about to give it all to you. I saw her perk up. She got close to the screen. She's ready to go.
That was my holdback. I had to.
I will not allow her to give you all the things, but I will say, like, there is the option to learn to relactate. So Sarita, again, since you linked in,
I'm gonna give one golden nugget, and that's all I'm gonna give.
Okay.
My biggest, so for anybody that's out there listening, anybody that is needing this information to get started on their journey, I need you to clean out your refrigerator, and I need to get on your nutrition. You're not going to be able to relactate eating pizza and Chick-fil-A and McDonald's. And I just threw all those names out there. I'm guilty of it. Like, I got a whole lemonade from Chick-fil-A today. Ill-prepared person today. That's me. But your nutrition is going to be the first thing. Do you have to have a special diet to be able to produce milk? No, you don't. But what you do need to have is some nutrients in your body. Yes. So if you're starting from a desert, you can't produce water or a stream of life from a desert.
Girl.
So,
That's
so you need to get on your
that's
nutrition
it.
game so that you are not starting from a desert. That is going to be the golden nugget that I have for you all today that are looking to relactate, that are looking to up your supply. If you've weaned down to nursing once a day, or you're only pumping or whatever, or you got supply issues, I need you to go in that refrigerator and I need you to clear out all that junk, and I need you to get on your nutrition. That's my golden nugget.
Awesome. So with that being said, we're going to wrap this video up because we want to give you the opportunity to connect with us and to know how to connect with us. One of the things that we're doing, each one of us can do and provide lactation support for you, right? Can help you either relactate or can help you like make sure that you're having enough milk. One of the things that I hear all the time is, I don't know if I have enough milk. The baby's not satisfied. He or she is always on the breast because they want that good, right? But you also need to make sure that even your breast milk is healthy as well. So there's layers to that, and there's a way that you can do that. So each one of us have an amazing code that can get you some quality nutrition to help like your body be nourished on the cellular level. So that's the first thing. The second thing is you can contact any one of us for a lactation appointment. Do not sleep on the fact that having someone come to your home and provide lactation support is a value. So like call your mama, call your friends, rally up a little GoFundMe or whatever it is to get you the support that you need to help you relactate, if that's what you need to do, or increase your supply, or all the things. So I'm not going to belabor the time. Yes. I'm not going to belabor the time. Any final words or thoughts?
Be patient with yourself.
Yes.
You can do this.
Yeah.
There is grace in patience.
Yes.
Awesome. Thanks.
My little nugget is the same amount of time that it has taken you for your milk to dry up or for you to have a lack of production. It's going to take that much time getting you back up to where you were before that happened. So like Regina said, give yourself some grace and give yourself some time. It's not going to happen overnight. It's
Right.
not a miracle. Ooh, I'm going to do this tomorrow. It's going to
Yeah.
take you that much time to get back up to where you used to be.
Gotcha. Perfect. Thanks, Sarita.
I'll add one more. If you want to attend lactation, you need to have your family educated just as much as you. Unfortunately, family and friends will be the first people to sabotage this journey for you. So when you make your lactation assessments, whoever your important support persons are, it would be ideal to have them present so that they have the same information that you are getting so that you are not on this journey by yourself.
That's beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, ladies, for your time. And this post will go out. If you would go ahead and put in the comments how you can be contacted, that would be great. So then people can start reaching out. This is going out on my, let's see, there's a question. That's right. I'm so happy. My husband supported me for 5 years. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Family support is important. Thank you for that nugget. So go ahead and share your connectivities where they can connect with you on this video, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.